Good morning, LA Park Middle School students and staff. It's Gavin
and Mr. Wester.
Here's your daily announcement today. Today is Thursday, November 4th, 2021. This is the last day of the quarter.
Last day of the first quarter. Mr. Arada's holding down the desk this morning. I heard him talking smart about how easy it is to run this yesterday, so we'll have to see how it goes. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please stay standing for the Kids at Hope pledge. I am a kid at Hope. I am talented, smart, and capable of success. I have dreams for my future, and I plan to reach those goals and dreams every day.
All right, happy birthday today. We got birthdays for over the 3-day weekend. Happy birthday today to Isaiah Grimmons. Happy birthday on Sunday to Chandler Dombrowski and Adriana Lorenzo. Mrs. Engstrom will be around to give you a birthday treat today. Today's weather is about 45 degrees and cloudy, starting to get a little chilly. Let's make sure that we're wearing appropriate clothing to school for the weather. Speaking of that, I don't know if Mr. Arada has a little further down, but beginning on Monday, no shorts and no open-toed shoes or sandals are allowed at school until the beginning of the fourth quarter in April. We need to make sure we're wearing clothing and shoes that are appropriate for being outside when it's cold and snowy and wet. So no shorts, no open-toed shoes or sandals moving forward after today.
Today's lunch menu is chicken nuggets, mashed potatoes, assorted fruit, assorted veggies. There will be no a la carte today.
On this day in 2008, Barack Obama became the first American president to be elected, African-American to be elected president of the United States, defeating Republican candidate John McCain. On this day in 1879, African-American inventor Thomas Elkins patented the refrigerating apparatus, which I bet you can imagine led to the refrigerator. And on this day in 1845, the first nationally observed uniform election day in the United States occurred. It is the first Tuesday after the first Monday in November, which was this past Tuesday was the election day. Though election days that get the most attention are obviously the presidential elections every 4 years, but there is an election every first Tuesday after the first Monday of November every year. All right, Thankful Thursday.
I'll start.
We're moving right on here.
All right. One of the teachers is Mr. Gerke. Mr. Gerke teaches many different classes at Clark, from personal finance, Google Apps to keyboard. We're lucky to have someone who has such a wide range of skills to teach our students. Mr. Gerke also is a great way to connect with students and staff at LBC Clark. Mr. Gerke is always willing to lend a helping hand, whether it's filling in for a class or spending time after school at sporting events. Thank you for all you do, Mr. Gerke.
Thanks, Mr. Gerke. Another Thankful Thursday for Mrs. Levnick. Mrs. Levnick is our art teacher at LB Clark, and she is pretty amazing. She plans many really cool activities to do in art class, such as clay pots, birds, 3D drawings, and many interesting painting and watercolor activities. Mrs. Levnick has strong student relationships and always puts our students first. Thanks for being awesome, Mrs. Levnick.
Last shout out goes to Mrs. Reinking.
Yep, Miss Reinking. Yep.
Mrs. Reinking is in her first year teaching, and she's our tech ed teacher. She does so many hands-on fun activities with the students in her class. Students love tech ed classes and are always looking for ways to spend more time with Mrs. Reinking and being tech ed. Mrs. Reinking, thanks for being so good.
We are very thankful to have her as well. So thank you to all of our teachers and staff for everything you do every day. We highlight people on Thankful Thursday, but we appreciate everything that you all do. Sports.
All right. Sports update. Boys basketball practice continues tonight. Be sure to check the calendar for practice times. Swimming signups are on the school website. Practice schedules are in the office to be picked up. The first practice will be on December 6th.
Safety duty.
Teachers on safety duty are in the gym. Mr. Linsmeyer and Mrs. Coucher? Is correct? I don't know.
Yep.
In the back, Mr. Allen, Mr. Thorne. In the front, Mr. Pop and Ms. Hegner.
All right, student shout outs for today. Miss Moss has a shout out for Sophie Johnson. Sophie is such an amazing student. She is welcoming, encouraging, and friendly to all of her classmates. She also cares about her teachers and other staff at LB Clark. I am so glad to have her in class and to get to know her. P.S. Thank you, Sophie, for the Halloween treats. I'm going to second that because I got one too. Thank you very much. You are a rock star sixth grader, and you also had a pretty rockin' Mando costume for activity night and Halloween dress up day.
Mr. Trost has a shout out for Riley Kupar. Riley was an excellent classmate during the scary story writing and integrated studies recently. Riley was on task with his story. When he finished, he was eager to work with other students to help them with their stories. Riley did a great job showing other students how to productively use their time in class. Great job, Riley.
Shout out from Mrs. Derone to Evan Stenzel. Evan, thank you for being a leader and team player during class activities. Your help and guidance was much needed during the last activity, so keep it up. Thanks, Evan.
Mrs. Varsiko Sana has a shout out for Maddie O'Toole. I'm pretty sure I got that right.
Yep, you got
Maddie always comes in class with a smile on her face and always ready to be her best at every day.
All right, let's get rocks in the jars, recognizing all of these great examples of the Raider Way. Thank you for doing what you do, and let's keep on recognizing all the great things that happen at LB Clark every day. At LB Clark Middle School, we have 3 core beliefs: take care of yourself, take care of each other, and take care of this place.
Today's Raider Way focus is taking care of this place in the classroom. Push in your chair when you leave, pick up garbage and throw it away, respect all materials, and use materials appropriately.
All right, last thing for announcements this morning. For the first time this year, LB Clark will be wearing face coverings next week. We passed the number of cases that we could have in the school without wearing them with the community spread. Way back towards the beginning of the year, we were close, and Mr. Arata and I had shared that information, what that looks like. You can find the COVID tracker on the district's website, but on Monday and throughout next week, for sure, we will be wearing face coverings. Everyone needs to wear them and wear them properly. So please make sure you are bringing your own face covering to school on Monday. We will send out reminders to your parents as well about that. The high school and Koenig have had to do it and have done a great job. So let's follow in their footsteps and be great examples of what we need to do to keep each other safe and healthy. Today is a great day to take pride in being a Two Rivers Raider. LBC
is the place to be.
Have a great weekend.